My name is Charles H. Brawley. I'm the creator of the Zodiac Kill Map. I'm also the creator of the MINUTEMAN files. I have done a number of series over the years, everything from aliens to UFOs to the Phoenix Lights UFO. Now I'm involved in the Zodiac Kill Map, a map that I created about 2 years ago during my college studies at SNHU up here in New Hampshire. I've studied forensic psychology, behavioral sciences. I am a student hunting serial killers. I am a U.S. Army National Guard who was put out in the streets by the Riverside County Sheriff's Department back in 1983. I have protected everybody from movie stars to a U.S. president, believe it or not. I made this discovery during my school time. Since those days, this map has found hundreds of cold cases across the nation. Very specific cold cases, not just any kind of murder, very specific. And what I mean, one example, Joan Benet. Another example, Elizabeth Taylor. Another example, John Walsh's son, Adam Walsh. Another example, Lawrence Kane, the original Zodiac killer. A moonlight murderer, Texarkana, Texas. Adolph Coors, Golden, Colorado. The original Zodiac kill, Cherry Street. The Modesto hijack kidnapping. UCR Riverside killing. UCC, I should say, excuse me. City College. Once again, Kane in Phoenix, Arizona. The recent Ohio political corruption. Iowa political corruption. This map is targeted the smiley deaths, dead in the bullseye of every single kill. Those were no accidental drownings, people. It's even found Joe Scarborough. Roswell, New Mexico, UFO landing. Dulce, New Mexico, also shows up on here. The UFO hotspot. Come down here to the Gulf Breeze, dead in the bullseye UFO site. Yeah, people, this map has even found swamp monsters. It's found werewolves up here in Ohio. And now, something very strange. And I'd like somebody to explain it to me. But the recent New York City PD attack, dead in the bullseye. Exact same location where Lawrence Kane was most likely arrested, the original Zodiac killer. How do you like that for a twist of fate? And today, we find history dead on the national kill line in the bullseye. The U.S.S Eagle PE56, the U.S. war patrol boat, originally established during World War I, barely used during World War II, designed by Henry Ford and built. Mysteriously sank from an explosion off the coast of South Portland, Maine. I believe it was ported out of Elizabeth. This boat mysteriously sank about 5 to 10 miles offshore from what I understand. It was completely unexplained. A military story, U.S. Navy boiler explosion. People didn't buy it. Quite frankly, when I read the story, I didn't really buy it either. As the story goes, German U-boat was spotted off the coast by the very sailors that survived on this boat. Out of 62 men on board, only 13 survived. These men were rescued by the U.S.S Selfridge during that time. These people never received their war medals for that event, and that's kind of a disturbing story. This map has actually found the sink point, as I showed it to you up there on the map. And when you get up there in there, you know, they sank right off the coast up in here. And it's literally inside the Zodiac kill zone. Well, if you remember right, I mentioned in some of my other videos that this map, what I discovered about it, because you can take it down like it shows you here in this kill zone right here. You know, you're looking at this national kill zone, and then it's targeting a specific zone, okay, that they wanted to hit or use, whatever they're doing, okay, and they put their targets out there. You know, and this thing goes 5 levels deep. You got your national, state, county, city, street. That's how deep this map can go into it. And you can position these targets anywhere a situation happened, and then you simply keep moving on, see what it connects to, and you just follow these lines, and it will lead you to whatever's going on. It's bizarre. It led me directly from a kill point to Lawrence Kane's front door. That's how accurate this map is. You know, and everything that I've pinpointed in here are real cases going on along the country for the last 60 years. These are known cases out here, people. This ain't stuff that I just made up. And what's crazy is this map is targeting these very specific cases, like I said. You know, one example is when you look up in here into Utah, you know, an area I showed you folks before. You know, you got that city college there in Salt Lake that has 3 serial killers roaming the area. You got a drug dealer, you got a nut killing old women, then you got another nut killing children. And I believe there may even be a 4th killer up there that's just killing college kids. And this is the very region where I found a Zodiac style murder that was similar to this Cherry Street killing. Almost identical. Everything. And when you follow these national kill lines like I showed you, look where it leads. Right to Riverside. It blows me away. Whoever devised this map, I mean, it's incredible. It leads you right back to every one of these kill points, no matter what direction you go. This was a highly sophisticated map, whoever designed this thing long ago, and it's been used for many different events. You know, like I said, you got the UFO Roswell landing crash site, you've got Dulce, New Mexico, you've got the plateaus where the UFOs are supposed to be hidden. I mean, you've got a whole lot of stuff going on here that's unexplained. It's like I got a deal here in Oklahoma that I've been saving. I haven't even looked at anything going on in this region at all. None of it. All of these targets, something major happened there at one point, or most likely will in the future. This was the Ohio situation, Iowa, that I sent to President Trump that I found. You know, that's very disturbing to see this many kill zones. Every single one of these cross points, everywhere it connects. is a kill zone. And you'd be circling all of these, but I didn't do that because then it would just like basically black out the board. There is some major crap going on right in this zone, whatever it is, and it's all politics. And that's the thing I've been trying to tell people and show people with this Zodiac. They're using local street thugs, supremacists, Antifa, BLM, these black militias, white militias, you name it. They're using them at a street level to commit all these murders and crimes, like the Smiley murders, the Gilboa Beach. As far as I'm concerned, your Gilboa Beach killer is most likely right down here in this zone of New Jersey. The reason why I say that is because your murders are out here, in the eastern points of New York. And you're going to want to follow that kill line back down, like I said before. And when you come back up here, look where it leads you. Let me show you that again. I don't think my camera was on target here when I was talking about it. It's like I said, when you follow this Gilboa Beach thing here that was going on, the murder spree that's unsolved, you're going to follow those national kill lines, which come straight down, like I said. You can go this way, whatever, and it leads you right back to Gilboa Beach area. Or you can come down and bam, there's your killer in New Jersey, somewhere along this corridor. Or you can go, since it's up in the most eastern point of this region, you can follow it up and bam, New Haven could be another possible place where your killer is. You just follow this national kill line around and your killer's going to be in those zones. And don't you find it ironic, folks, that this map actually pinpointed political corruption as far back when it was originally figured out in the actual sinking of 1945. That's how far back this map goes, proving, like I explained in an earlier video, that this map dates way back beyond the Zodiac originally. I mean, I'm talking more than 60 years. This map just proved that political corruption went all the way back to 1945 when this boat sank. And that's my point here. Proving my point about all of these crimes, everything that I've been finding, all of this Zodiac stuff, is corruption by local politicians in power. Police chiefs, mayors, governors, representatives of the House, whatever you want to call them. Every state is proving this exact same thing. I mean, look at all this stuff up here in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, going right up into Manitoba where there was 13,000 murders. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to follow these national kill lines down here, and it's going to lead you right down here, bam. Who's ever causing this has some serious political power. Most likely, you're down here, California corruption, or you got some jerk-off cartel guy down here. Yeah, Mexico, people. See the kill zone? I followed the national kill lines. It's like following the money from a crime, people. You got 13,000 unexplained murders up here. These are most likely drug-related, political-related, corruption, gang-related, supremacist-related, but it's all tied to a politician that's controlling this area. And when you're following it down, like I said, there was more drug corruption and murders going on here around the college with serial killer, and then you come down here and you got some mystery spots going on here. I mean, this is a hell of a thing to see in the middle of nowhere. The desert of Nevada and Utah. And my guess is this is a transfer point of some kind of corruption, crime. It could be human trafficking, it could be drugs passing hands, outright burial sites for murders, mass graves. And then you fall it right down in here and look where it lands, people. Dead in Vegas. Big money, lots of drugs, lots of corruption, gangs, murders of every kind. And you keep following that line down right into San Diego, another major hot spot for that same situation. Riverside is like the dumping point for all the drugs when they come across this border from the corruption that's coming out of Mexico by these corrupt cartel guys living right here in Tijuana, pushing all this stuff clear up into Canada. And that's most likely their drug route that I just showed you. Their trafficking route to whatever they're doing that's causing all of this all the way down through here. It's incredible what this map is finding. The kinds of corruption, the kinds of crimes, who and what it's implicating. I can't explain it, people. This map goes way beyond my knowledge. I just simply figured out how it worked, and all it was a simple thing. Very simple. The zodiac symbol was the key to unlocking the mystery. Not the ciphers, not the letters, the postcards, none of that tormenting crap. That was the game. He wanted to see how smart you were if you could figure out how to unlock all of this, people. Remember what he said about all the murders that you didn't find? Well, guess what? You're looking at them, people. I found them. Just like this Zodiac kill map made history today by proving that all of this is political corruption dating back all the way to the U.S.S Eagle PE56 that was sunk by U-boat 853, a German Nazi war submarine. And we're asking the President of the United States, if you're watching this video, to make sure that these fallen heroes get their war medals. We'd like to see it happen on Election Day. I am currently going to start hunting this map. I'm going to extend it out as far as I can offshore for the entire East Coast. And I'm going to see how many other mysteries this map finds at sea. And I'm even going to go as far down into the Bahamas, clear down into all that Bermuda Triangle region, and see what else it shows. As far as Bigfoot goes, you're going to have to wait for the video on that one. All I can tell you is most likely if you're a Bigfoot hunter, you will now have the ability to figure out which way this creature most likely went. My name is Charles H. Brawley. I'm the creator of the MINUTEMAN files. I hope this map has helped you understand what I'm doing here. When you see these videos, when you hear me talking online, you are experiencing an online reality show. You're not experiencing a terrorist threat or threats to your life. If you're seeing my Zodiac man pointing a gun at you, that means I'm saying, hey you, look at this. And you don't need to send cops to somebody's door thinking they're terrorizing you. We're trying to show you a true story here, a reality by a student investigator that discovered one of the greatest finds in American history. And that find was this map. A map that's very real, 100% accurate, and it's been proven it case after case after case, including Joe, the Tiger King. My name is Charles H. Brawley. I want to thank you for listening, and I hope you continue to watch these videos. And all I ask is you spread the word and send this stuff viral to the White House. End.